This is the plaintiff, Ricardo Sotil. He says he was hired by the defendant to do some tree removal work. He and his guys did all the work he was contracted to do, and now he can't get this terrible woman to pay him for his services. In all the years he's been doing this, he tries very hard to get along with his clients, and usually has no problems, until now, that is, because this woman clearly wants a free job. Sorry, but he doesn't work for nothing, and is suing the sap for the $1,063.50 he's owed. This is the defendant, Beth Cote. She says she hired the plaintiff to clear some brush and trees on her property so she could create a beach at the waterfront. The plaintiff performed part of the job, but he didn't remove the stumps and debris, so she withheld payment until the job was completed to her satisfaction. Since the plaintiff refuses to complete the job, she refuses to pay him, and here they are. She's accused of stumping payment.
All parties.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket, the plaintiff did tree removal for the defendant and got stiffed. But the defendant says he didn't remove the stumps. It's the case of I got totally stumped.
Thank you, Douglas. Okay, Sotil Tree Service, represented here by Mr. Sotil. You're the owner?
Yes.
All right. You're suing Beth Cote?
Yes.
For $1,063.50 that you say she owes you for tree removal. Let me hear from you first. Tell me what happened.
Yes, we signed the contract, and I went out and did exactly what the contract said.
What was it that, do you have the contract with you?
Yes, I do.
Let me see a copy of it. So what were you supposed to do in that contract?
We were going to clear out small trees and some bigger trees and some brush along some property line, chop up the wood, leave the wood over by her firewood pile, and then clean up and just move on. That was the original contract.
Okay, and the purpose of that, you were clearing it because you wanted to do what?
So originally, when I bought the house, my hopes were to put a beach in. I live on a lake.
Okay, go ahead.
I live on a lake.
Okay.
And there were a lot of trees and debris and brush growing, and down even in the lake, there were some trees that had fallen.
Okay, so you wanted to clear all that out. So
Yes.
This is the contract that you sign.
Yes.
And
I have a white copy that might be easier to
yeah,
read.
let's see
if you'd
yours.
like
I want to make sure it
mine.
says the same thing.
Yeah.
So when it came time to pay, why didn't you pay? Did you pay anything? Did you pay a deposit or anything?
No,
You've paid nothing?
nothing.
And he's
has
cleared a
been.
bunch of trees for you, but you feel that you shouldn't have to pay for that work. Why?
So it's not that I don't feel I should pay for the work that he has done. I believe he should be paid for the work that he has done, but I believe that the contract states that the lawn will have the debris removed and raked on the right-hand side. You can see that it's checked off in the boxes where it says removed debris and raked, and that was not done.
Okay,
So
what do you mean by what wasn't done? Do you have pictures to show me how he left it?
I
Do
do.
you have pictures to show me how you left it?
No.
You should always take a picture as a contractor. I mean, of any job that you do, that's very basic.
There are some before and some after photos,
Yeah.
and it also states in the contract they would be cut down to 3 inches. I have some pictures with.
Wait, where in the contract does it say it will be cut down to 3
In the
inches?
middle section where it says brush will be cut to 3 inches next to it.
Hold on. Brush under 3 inches.
Yes.
Removed. What is
Yes.
brush under 3 inches removed?
That means the tips of the trees, we just throw them through the chipper, and it's gone. So another thing, everything is raked and removed off of your lawn.
What
So
is
the wood
brush
is removed.
over 3 inches? What would that be?
Well, diameter.
Oh, that's where I was.
Diameter.
Okay, so you're talking about diameter.
Yes.
Well,
Oh,
that
see-
clarifies everything. Hold on. All right,
I
so
didn't
brush
know.
under 3 inches would just be removed, and then if it's over 3 inches in diameter, then it might be used for wood. I got it. All right, but in any event, according to her, you've marked debris on lawn, removed, raked, and according to you, he didn't. Show me the pictures that you have to prove that he didn't. I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm gonna need you to come up here.
Come on up.
This way.
This way, yes, please.
Yeah.
Right in this corner.
Stand right here. What am I looking at?
This is a before picture
Oh,
of
okay.
the area that
What is the area? Can you point to the area that he was clearing?
from this bush to this bush,
Okay.
back to the water. This is the water.
All of these trees?
No, this is just these 3 right here.
How tall are
And the
those trees?
This one ends right here, and
No, how tall are they? Do you know or no? How tall were the trees?
well, this is an
Trees were
8-foot
about 40,
trampoline.
How many?
About 40 or 50.
40 or 50 feet? Does that sound right?
There was only about 2 or 3 of those. The rest was brush.
Right.
Okay.
Right, it was mostly brush.
All right.
So this is a picture from the lakeside
Before?
before. The reason
Oh,
I-
so is this now your view?
yeah, essentially the
Oh,
reason
that's nice. I got
yes,
it.
but
So
I-
why are you withholding payment again?
So I wanted to make this space lawn space, usable space. Now, you can see here that it was not raked and the debris is not removed. This is from a distance.
What am
This
I
is
looking at? Wait,
close up.
wait, stop. All right, we'll talk about that right now. First of all, whose is this?
That's mine.
Okay.
I had to cut the rest myself. So that's my chainsaw. And I had to cut a lot of the brush down myself because
Okay,
you can
so
see.
show me. So this was bothering you. Is this what's bothering you?
No, it's the
What is
stuff
the-
that's still stuck in the ground
Okay.
that I had to cut and remove.
Why didn't you just call him back to say?
I
to
did.
And what happened?
And he said, look at your contract, the job is done, that's not your lawn. And that's why I brought definitions of lawn.
Okay. All right. This is the stuff you're complaining about that he left
Yes,
behind, right?
exactly.
Okay.
And
okay.
the leaves.
Okay. Go
Well,
ahead
it's
and go
hard
back.
to rake
How's
the
that? Is this how it looks now?
Yes, because I did the work myself.
So go back and let me talk to him.
So when you hire somebody to remove trees, do they have to remove the stump?
Yes, I think they should remove the stump.
Should, but do they have to? You don't say anything.
If you don't say anything, well, maybe you should specify,
Yeah,
but
but if you don't specify, do they have to or not?
It should be in the contract, and you should read your contract thoroughly before having a tree remover.
You're nodding yes, but if it's not in the contract, do they have to remove the stump?
If the stump is a part of the tree, then the tree should be removed.
Okay, going inside the courtroom.
Why is this stuff still here if your contract calls for removal of debris? And what reason did she give you for not paying you?
Because she assumed that, at least from what the conversations that I had, that everything that we had cut down, which is not lawn, that had to be raked and removed. You can't rake and remove all that
Okay,
stuff.
hold on one second. Show him the pictures. Why wouldn't that be part of what was cut down? Whatever trees were still stuck there?
This right here is how we left it, and she's correct. We did
and
all
why
that.
isn't that
Because these are
something,
all-
hold on, let me say, why isn't that something that should have been removed?
Because it's not on your lawn.
Where is it?
Your lawn is on this side. This is her lawn, here. On this side here. That is not lawn.
What is it?
That is the wooded area that we removed and took everything
Well,
out.
if it's not hers, why would you remove anything on it?
No, it's hers, but it's
Okay.
not lawn.
I'm just looking at your contract, which says debris on lawn, remove and raked. And your answer to her was literally, this is part of your lawn, but that's not part of your lawn. Take a look at the pictures.
I did it with.
Just a second, nobody's asking you a question.
All this.
Hold on. This needs to be raked and removed and not left behind for the customer. It is her lawn, right? It's all part of where you did your job. She couldn't possibly think that only where grass grew you'd be cleaning up, right?
That is exactly what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
And in my contract, it's very specific. It
It's
says
very
on your
specific.
lawn-
Let me specifically read your contract. Debris on lawn removed and raked, okay? Brush under 3 inches removed. That's what your contract says.
Yes.
And I am looking at a hell of a lot of brush under 3 inches which wasn't removed.
Can I give you a definition of what lawn is?
No, that stuff should have been removed. Now, of course, you're going to pay the guy. Did you end up hiring somebody else to
Yeah.
do that part, or you ended up doing it yourself?
So I ended up renting a thing with the bucket on the front. I don't even know what it's called. My friend helped me to rent it and brought it to my house, and I did the work myself. I'm now suffering from Lyme disease and poison ivy all over my body.
Well,
I have
that's your fault.
pictures
That's
of
not-
that.
you can't- it doesn't-
Right, but I got those from doing the work myself.
And don't do the
I
work
did
yourself.
the work
If you
myself.
hired somebody to do it and you showed me a bill, I would be
Right.
subtracting that from this
Well,
contract.
the
but-
rental itself was $400
Do you
for
have
the
proof of that?
equipment. I could go on my Bing,
No,
maybe?
today's a trial.
Yeah, no,
Right.
I don't, but I did
Yeah.
the work myself, and there's pictures
I got it.
of the equipment.
I'm going to give you a few days to hand the court the copy of the $400 rental
Okay.
to finish the job. Assuming that you are able to prove that to me, I am going to deduct that plus another $100 for your efforts, and I'm going to order you to pay him the remainder, which is $563.50.
Okay.
That is if you provide me with proof that you have a receipt for $400 for the rental, okay? That is my verdict. Otherwise, I will reconsider and do what I think is fair.
Well, so in effect, the judge has found for the defendant, but the plaintiff, Mr. Sotil, is still going to get $500 for your job because you did cut down trees and everything. The judge disagrees. You didn't do everything you said you were going to in your contract.
Well, she's the third party, and I disagree with her decision, but if that's the decision that a third party makes, then that's a decision the third
But she
party
was
makes.
reading your contract.
She was reading my contract, and she didn't allow me to put in lawn. Lawn means something that you mow over all of the time, and that you don't mow over. You can't stick your lawnmower in a place where you got little stubs all over the place.
Anyway, maybe you should clarify your contract.
Yeah,
Get
okay.
you out of trouble like this again.
You got it.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay. Mrs. Coda?
Hello.
You did well.
Thank you.
You feel better?
Yes.
You know you're going to have to pay him something, $563.
Yes.
And you agree that's okay?
I agree. He deserves some of the money because he did some of
Sure,
the
he
work.
cut the trees.
Yes.
He
But-
just didn't cut everything you wanted him to.
Right. I believe that the contract stated that the raking and debris would be removed from the area that the work was completed, and that is my law.
And the judge agrees with you?
Yes, and
Okay.
I agree. Thank you.
Okay. Well, you'll get that document to her on the $400 you spent?
Yes, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Thank you very much. Very interesting, Harvey. What do you think about this?
Okay, Doug. By the way, the defendant did not provide any receipts for the equipment.